One thing I can't stand is a coward. Weak ass women and man. If you ain't feeling somebody, do not string them along. Do not pretend. If you just not feeling them, leave them alone. Leave them the fuck alone. So I had like another failed attempt and stuff like that. That's why I leave I just leave crushes alone. I don't try no more, man. I don't try no more. Um so it was this one I had for a while or whatever, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking that the person is kind of interested back or whatever, because at first, you know months ago and all that type of stuff, it was one-sided and stuff like that. I'm always speaking to the person, she blowing me off and stuff like that. I stopped, and then I don't know, maybe about a month and a half ago, I started speaking to the person and stuff like that. I messed up because I said that I wasn't going to do it or whatever, because she just wasn't interested in me, right? And I just started, speaking to the person. I just asked her a question or whatever. She checked the IDs and all that type of junk. And, from there, just the conversation just kind of, developed, and it sparked and went from nothing to something or whatever. And, just, as time passed and stuff like that, I'm thinking that, this person is, interested in me and stuff like that. Of course, I'm saying, hey, how you doing, man? Woo, 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 and chopping it up. I'm waving at her and stuff like that. Naturally looking for her. When I get the little ID check, she be looking for me too and stuff like that. Cool. I'm thinking it's something. Asking each other how's the day going, how you feeling, woo, 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 XYZ. You thinking it's something, right? You thinking it's something. And then she's like, she's getting out or whatever. So it's my chance, it's my opportunity. I asked for the number and all that type of stuff, right? I asked for the number, was chopping it up with her, got her number and stuff like that, right? And I knew she was gonna do it. My intuition was telling me, use your Google number. Use your Google number. Don't give this person your real number. I text her on my real number, and she did exactly what 100% of the women do to me. She sent a total of 3 text messages, and they were spread out, hours apart, and she just stopped. I'm like, what was the purpose? You know what I mean? What was the purpose? What was the person? What was the purpose? You could have just told me that you didn't want to give me your number. Or you could have been like, hey, you cool peoples or whatever, woo, 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 but I don't view you like that. Something like that. Or you could have said anything. Anything could have been said, because you finna exit out anyways. But I don't know, man. My spirit was tugging at me, like what she was saying. Like, it's just like, I don't believe you. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be tired all weekend, blah, 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 XYZ. Because she worked the long hours and shit like that, 12-hour shifts and all that. So I was trying to have grace period and all that. But just the way she was texting me and stuff like that. And I normally don't trip about this stuff. People, send those type of messages. I normally move forward. I move on. But this was different. This kind of messed with me and stuff like that. What was the purpose, man? What was the purpose? You should have told me in the message, hey, you cool and stuff like that, but I don't view you like that. XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Something. But I didn't save her number anyways or whatever. I deleted it and stuff. But I knew she wasn't being honest. I knew she was not being honest with me. And I just hate it when people waste my time and stuff like that. I'm so thankful that nothing blossomed with any of these ladies in the professional arms or people on the outside. Nothing. It's the same stuff. They do the same thing every time. And I don't even be saying nothing bad or whatever. It'd be like a total of 3 messages spaced out, hours apart. And I know people got lives and stuff like that, but it's like long hours drawn out like that, bruh. What was the purpose of that? And then just stop. And then it's usually over before it began. But I didn't like that. I don't know. I didn't like that. All you had to do was just be honest and stuff like that. Because I don't be giving people my number out. I normally do the Google number thing if I do give it out to somebody. But And I'm honest with people or whatever. I had told people in the past or whatever, people was asking for my numbers and stuff like that. I'm like, I barely know you like that. You know what I mean? Or just, seem like they wanted it. I was like, I don't really know you like that. And then, like, sometimes, I just know it's not going to go nowhere and I'm not feeling them. But don't be wasting people's time and all that. I don't respect that. But the good thing out of this, though, is since she's exiting out the service and all that, what I was used to automatically looking for her and stuff like that over time, because it's not going to be like tomorrow, next week. It's going to slowly phase itself out where I get used to not seeing the individual. So this is, this is good for me that this has happened to me and stuff like that, because this eventually conditioned my mind to get used to not seeing the person. And I eventually, get over it, get over this crush. One-sided connection, most likely, 100%. I can't wait until I get like a girlfriend for real. I'm going to tell her all my stories. She's going to be like, damn, these people, damn. I'm glad they did it to you. And I'm glad that nothing blossomed from it. Because imagine being into a situation like that with these people and they cowards. They don't know how to communicate and all that type of stuff. Now you with me now. I'm a master of communication. I know how to communicate. I would never do nothing like that to you. But all of this right here, to me, this is giving all these, they say you got to kiss 1,000 frogs before you meet your, king, queen, whatever. I ain't physically kissing motherfuckers, but all of this is just getting me, on the path to my person. Like, and I'm glad that they doing it like this so early. I'm glad that it didn't, develop into anything deep. But I don't respect that. I don't do that with people. I don't play with people like that. You know what I mean? If I know that I'm not feeling them, or I know that I'm not even interested in them like that 100%, I got my prospects lined up. Whatever goes through these women's head, I don't fucking know, man. But thank goodness, thank you, or whatever. Yes, right now, it burns or whatever, because I had, feelings for you. Still do, but it will come to pass. And thank you, just for, taking the coward way out. You getting me ready for the person I'm supposed to be with. She never gonna do no shit like that. I'm like, man. And I knew it. It's an inclination. I just knew this was gonna happen. Like, I knew she was gonna stop texting and all that. And I'm not desperate by my phone, hungry and all that type of stuff. I got a life. I'm a loner, but I got a life. I'm active. I'm busy. I get out. But I knew it. And like, it didn't sit right with me. Like the stuff she was saying and just over the course, just spreading it out and all that. Baby, all you had to do was say just you good. You know what I mean? It's different ways to say it. Because I said that shit to people before without being mean about it, without hurting their feelings. But people just trying to spare your feelings and not hurt them and all that type of stuff. It's just, it's so messed up that you did me like that. But I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's getting me on the path to my person and stuff like that. I don't give up on, finding my person and all that. Even though I've been stabbed 1,000 times and all that type of stuff, my person is out there. And when something is meant for you, someone is meant for you, like, you will know. You wouldn't be confused. You wouldn't be like, man, does this person like me? I can't really tell. I can't read them. She was hard to read. Like, I couldn't read her and stuff like that. Very much scorpionic, resting bitch face. I can't read you type of stuff. But what is for you, it will not hurt. You will not get heartburn. You will not be confused. It won't be a question mark. You would just know. You would just know. And I haven't had that knowing 100%. It's just like the love that I give, the affection that I give, the stuff that I'm giving and stuff like that. I can't wait to what I'm doing with this individual. This is past now. And my future person, she gonna reciprocate. Okay, I'm reaching out to her, she reaching out to me. It ain't no gaps and all that. Another thing this individual did, first apologized for sending me a delayed response. And I was like, oh no, you good. Woo, woo. I know you're, hours along and stuff like that. I understand it. And did the same shit again. I was like, oh no, oh no. I'm like, red flag after red flag after red flag, man. Deuces on that. Deuces on that. And I'm like, I got the message or whatever. I ain't finna, double text. I don't even know her number. I ain't saved that shit at all. Because, I had an inclination or whatever. But back to what I'm saying, what's for you will not hurt you. It will not hurt you. And I still believe there's genuine people out here, civilians in professional arms. Not everybody in the professional arms are tore up. Some of them is, some of them not. And there's some good civilians and there's some jacked up ones. But you got the red flags there. People toying with you and stuff like that. Get out of it. Get out of it. Because most of the stuff, we shake it off. But if you fall deeper and you have like these feelings for this person and all that type of shit, it will hurt or whatever. But you got to bounce back. Get yourself busy. Get yourself active. And, things will come to pass and stuff like that. People, are cowardice. They will hurt you. The few of us that, think like me will not hurt you. And I just encourage y'all, like, just because you meet some sour apples, remember there's over 8 billion people on the planet, it's going to be one that will be catered to you. I believe every decent person deserves somebody, whether that's, platonically or romantically. Every decent person. I don't say every person because, criminals in the streets and just wacky people and cheaters and all that type of shit. I ain't talking about child heartbreakers and shit like that. I'm just talking about just us real ass genuine people. We are out there. And I am putting this out there just to get that out to other individuals. And my future girlfriend turned wife. I don't know what's taking you so long, but shit, man. I've been stabbed before I met you so many times, but you won't do that. And it will be a feeling of knowing. You would just know. Peace.